Hi guys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking about my nail journey, where I started from, where I am today, and I wanted to talk about this because I feel it's very important to spread hope through my nail journey to you. You know, like through anybody, whoever is going through the same thing I'm going through. I really think it's important to share my story. So guys, before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload, and let's get started. So I started my acrylic nail journey. First, I started my press-on nail journey. My very first press-on video on my channel is it's like 30 days to being a year old. So that was my very first, and the reason I wanted that was because I felt like I was spending too much money at the nail salons, and I was just trying to find a better way to always have my nails done for cheap, because I was so sick of being at the nail salon on and off, having nails for 2 weeks and then not having them because I couldn't afford to get them again. It was just the maintenance and all that stuff. Like back then for me, it was just a lot of money. I was struggling financially, so I had to make sacrifices. Now I have a 4-year-old daughter, and I just wanted my money to go into more important places. So, okay, sweetie. So yeah, I am a mom of one, and I just felt like my money could be going to different places. And I like the type of nails where I'm getting designs and stuff like that. Sometimes they're long, so that costs money. Like, nails are not $25 anymore. When I first started getting my nails done when I would say like 13, it was $25 to get a full set. Then $20 to $50, I would say. And then I'm not sure what happened, but nail techs just got more creative. The trends changed things, and nails are expensive. That's a big expense. So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to start with these press-on nails. So I kind of started the press-on nail thing before I even realized I was starting. So I kind of went into the nail journey without even realizing what I was getting into, without even realizing that I was starting my nail journey. So like I would say, like every 3 months I would put up another nail video of press-on nails. And that was, what is it? It's December 2020. So around November 2019 was my first press-on nail video. I started that. I was like, oh, these are cute, but they weren't lasting long, or they weren't staying on long. That was because of my prep. So I was like, these are cute. I get to be creative. I love being creative. I get to choose different colors. I was still using regular nail polish. I wasn't using gel polish yet. Didn't even have a UV LED lamp. So I was doing that, and every 2 to 3 months I would put up another press-on nail video. So around 6 months later, my very first press-on nail video started to take off a little bit. I was like, for my small channel, that was like big for me. So I was like, okay, people like this. People want to see this. So I started to put up more. I just was like, okay, people want to see nails. This is way before COVID, by the way. So I kept doing it, and I kept putting up videos. And then April 2020, I said I wanted to get into acrylic. I started watching many YouTube videos of people doing acrylic nails, and I'm like, oh, piece of cake. So I got into acrylic. I ordered my first acrylics and covers and colors from Mia's Secret because it was cheaper on Amazon. I saw that it was a great beginner thing. It was a great product to begin with. I ordered it. It wasn't expensive. And when I first did it, in my head, I'm like, easy, no problem. When I first did it, I did so bad. I couldn't even believe how bad I was. I was like, how is this not working? I watched so many videos, like, what? So it's just funny. But I first did it, and I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. I sit down at my little desk, a makeshift desk that I made, and I did it, and it was just that bad. Like, I was like, okay, this is not what I expected. But mind you, first 3 years ago, I did go to hair school, and we had a nail course in our, like, you know how they have the courses in hair school. We had a nail course. That one was fun, but I didn't really take it serious because I was into nails, but I was like, the whole school experience I didn't take serious. I don't know. It was just like wrong time for me. I was a new mom at that point. It just wasn't for me at that point. So fast forward to today. Fast forward to April 2020. When I first started, I was like, oh my gosh. So I have a video that I put up of me for the first time ever. Hold on, I have a video. My whole thing was recording my journey. So I put up my very first video of a practice hand, this little like really stiff hand from Amazon. Some people like it. Hold on. Okay, so it's this hand. These aren't the first nails I did though. Those are not bad actually. But it's this hand. And I put up the video using Mia Secret's color acrylic and crystal clear acrylic. I put up that video, and that video just took off. For my small channel, that was taken off. So now it's at like 12,000 views, but I put up that video, and some of the people in it was like, okay, no, sis, this ain't it. Meanwhile, the title of the video is my first time using acrylics ever. So please understand, I'm not going to be, you know, the best. Put up that video and some people were so encouraging. They were like, you got to do this, you know, this. They were giving me constructive criticism, which was so awesome. Like, people were there for me. And then other people, I had to delete some comments because people was just, you know, I'm like, read the title. How are you not getting this? But anyway, so I didn't let that discourage me. I would practice in my free time while I was still doing other types of videos, because I was still doing some makeup videos. I would do some skincare routine videos, some hair videos and stuff like that. So I was still practicing in the meantime. I made a goal for myself. I said, I'm gonna wake up every day at 6 a.m., sit down at my nail desk, my little makeshift nail desk. I had a little tiny room in our old place. Okay, so I had a little tiny room in our old place. It was so tiny that the desk, it was an old computer desk. I pulled it out the basement and I tried to fix it up in the room to make it more comfortable. And I do have a video of when I fixed it up in there. Whew. So what was I saying? Damn, I forgot. Yeah, I made my goal was to get up every morning and practice, because I was living with other people and the smell of the acrylics was just, everybody in the house was like, can you not do that? Thanks. I would get up at 6 or try to get up even earlier than that, because I was trying to get the smell out of the house before everyone woke up around 8 or 9. It was really strong. Mia's Secret acrylics and monomer is a very strong smell. So I didn't even know that you could purchase different monomers that were less strong, but that was my goal. I was like, the only way I'm going to be able to practice is by getting up this early. If I don't get up this early, it's just not going to work. I won't be able to practice because everybody's going to be complaining about the smell and stuff like that. So I researched how to get the smell out. I put a fan in the window backwards. I put a bowl of vinegar to soak up that smell. I just put a towel by the door. I was trying every single thing. Meanwhile, it still wasn't working, so it was getting discouraging. I was getting discouraged. And fast forward to July 2020, I wasn't getting any better, but I still kept practicing. I got a little bit of money from working and stuff, and I purchased more acrylics, and I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend to keep practicing with the cheaper stuff, because at this point I was just ruining brushes, wasting acrylic. Not saying that practicing is a waste, but it's like the acrylics that I bought were a little bit more on the expensive side. It was Valentino Beauty Pure's entire collection, because I saw the collection went on sale. The collection is like $900 for all their acrylics, their covers, everything, and it was on sale for like $170 less. It was on sale, so I purchased it. I was like, okay. I got that. You know how many brushes I went through? because I wasn't picking up acrylic right and all that stuff, and just I was ruining brushes. I would say I went through at least 25 brushes, and I was just like, what the? There was some times when I just wanted to give up and just throw everything away. I was like, this ain't for me. Nope. By that time, I had changed my whole YouTube channel around for just nails. So I really like niche down on my YouTube, niche down on my YouTube and made it all about nails. So I was like, oh my God, did I make the wrong decision? Did I make a mistake? What did I do? What did I do? So I kept practicing, because that's all you can do. If you don't know how to do something, all you can do is keep practicing. I started to see my channel grow. I also started to see progress. My sister said, make sure you take pictures and videos. And by posting it to YouTube, my beginner videos, I started to look back at those videos and I'm like, oh my God, that's less than a year ago. I picked up my first acrylic brush in April. That's less than a year ago. And I'm looking at how far I've grown, how far I've come, how much I've grown. It was just awesome to see. I'm going to be posting like my very first full set I did on my sister. My sisters let me practice on them. God bless them. Because nobody in that, well, I actually did it on my cousin. And this is a cousin who gets her, she gets her nails done every 2 weeks. Her nails are always done. She's very serious about it. She let me practice on her. She shares all my videos. She retweets them still. And I ruined her nails so bad that we had to soak them off. She was at my house for like a good 6 hours, which is fine because she's my cousin. But imagine if that was a client. She was at my house for like 6 hours. We had to soak them off, and I gave her a free set of press-on nails. It was so bad. So bad. But you gotta learn from, you learn from this. She still wants to come to me today. So of course now I can do her nails and start to do them really good. But I'll show you some of the sets I've done. And it's just, I have really like full sets. They don't scare me anymore. My creativity has grown. Practicing and everything. It's great. What I will say is I have some tips for you guys of how you can really see progress when you're practicing. Really stick to, in the very, very beginning, stick to applying the acrylic. Before you start to put designs and stuff, stick to applying, shaping. If you're doing forms, I won't say I'm not the best. Like, let's put that out there. I am not the best, but next year, by this time next year, I know I will be amazing at because of my progress. I mean, sometimes you just got to give it up to yourself. I've been practicing every single day. I missed a couple days, but I've been practicing so much. You got to give it up to yourself. You got to give yourself a pat on the back. You got to get that vision board. You got to put other people's work on that vision board. You really have to say, okay, I'm going to get this down. This concept, this down, all that stuff. So, what was I saying? So, seeing my progress has made me more confident in my work. I'm not shaky anymore, you know what I mean? Doing sets and stuff, thanks to my sisters. They have really helped me with that. Doing real people, get yourself some practice hands, practice on those hands. Also, if there's somebody in your family allowing you to practice, go ahead and practice on them. I used to be terrified of an e-file. I'm not afraid of it anymore. With me not being as afraid of it anymore, I don't hurt anybody. I don't hurt myself when I'm doing my own nails. It's just, and then have a nice space. Another tip is to have a great atmosphere around you so that you can focus. You can focus on that thing. I'm a stay-at-home mom with a 4-year-old. So it's only so much I can do. So now we have a schedule. So I wake up early and I'll start to practice before she's even awake. Or I'll get her breakfast together at night. Like, say, if I'm like meal prepping, so that when she wakes up, I just give her breakfast and I go back into my room for another hour or so. I put a nice amount of time away from my nails just to practice. And if you keep practicing anything, you will get better at it. Practice makes perfect. That has never resonated with me more. Like I said, I started this journey to do my own nails because I could not afford to do nails. Now, I'm making money from selling on Etsy, selling press-on nails on Etsy. I'm making money from taking very little clients at this time. I'm not a licensed nail tech, but it's not clients. Let's get that up there. It's friends and family who give me tips for paying for the supplies that I use on them, because you have to pay for the supplies. But and then sharing my work, sharing my progress, you're going to get a little bit of a following of people who love watching your progress, people who encourage you, people who are like, I remember when you started. I have a comment under this video, and it said, I remember I saw your very first acrylic video 3 months ago, and I just want to say you've come so far. Shout out to them, because that really kept me going. They don't know how much I needed those words of encouragement. One time I was walking down the street with my daughter, and this may be a little bit creepy, but to me it was empowering. There was a girl, she was driving and she stopped her car, and she was like, oh my God. I mean, everybody knows everybody where I'm from, so she said, I've been seeing your nails on YouTube, on Facebook, all over the internet, and I just want to say, keep going, you're killing it. And I was just like, I was like, oh my God, me? And that just made me sit down behind my nail desk and keep going. It's like, that's what that did for me. So I just want to thank everybody, because I feel like I've found my calling. I've tried many things in my past, like try to find many things. I'm a creative person. I've tried so many things that didn't work out for me. And I know I found my passion. I love what I do. I just absolutely love what I do. It's just, I have a creative outlet. Like I could just put what's in my head onto someone's body, and they love it. They pay me for it. That's awesome. Another thing, guys, make sure you write your goals down, where you want to be, long-term goals, because the nail journey is a long-term journey. It's not a short journey. You're not going to be the best overnight. It's a long term, it's ups and downs. You have to be strong. Record your journey. So that's what I'm trying to say. Record your journey. Because if you don't do that, you won't know how you're progressing. So when you're trying to lose weight, you take a picture of what you look like now and then what you look like in 6 months. Do that. That's exactly what it is. I'm saying a lot, aren't I? And then over time, don't spend too much money. My thing was, I don't know who I thought I was, but I thought I was this girl who was like, had clients around the corner or something. No. And I kept buying supplies like, oh, what if somebody needs, nobody needs it. I'm just practicing on my practice hands. Nobody needs it at all. I kept buying jewelry. I was getting addicted to just everything. I was buying more press-on nails. Meanwhile, I only had 40 sales. I was buying more acrylics. I have so many gel polish. I mean, you can't never have enough gel polishes, but still, saving money. Save money and use what you have. I was buying more tools. I have so many things that I don't even think I'm going to ever use, but I could have saved the money. You know what I mean? Practice hands. I have literally like 7 practice hands. I have the red iguana hands. Those are expensive too. I have the fingers. Those are cheaper. Those are great. I have so many things. So many things that I could say. First of all, practice hands I needed. But so many things that I could say. I could have waited. But I guess now I'll have it. So whenever I get my license and start to take customers, I'll have an abundance of supplies for them. Another thing is, my goal for 2021 is to go to nail school. There are no nail schools where I'm from. I never finished hair school, so I mean, I guess I could go back to hair school. It's just the commitment of, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have to put out a lot of money for daycare, childcare, and stuff like that. That's a lot I have to think about. But that's my goal. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to figure it out. My husband and I are already talking about it. That's my goal. And it's funny because you can think about it, but once you finally get there, you're like, oh, okay, we're going to keep making this work. Me thinking about it right now is even overwhelming me. But once I push hard enough to get there, It's going to happen. You know, everything falls into place. All things happen for a reason. There's a reason that I put that press on nail video up almost a year ago. There's a reason. And I had no idea it would bring me to where I am now. Like, I'm very happy about that. So guys, I hope this video keeps you going. I hope it motivates you. I hope it inspires you. In no way am I saying I'm the best at all. What I'm trying to do is show you my progress, show you that you just have to keep going, try to push you in that direction. One day I want to work in a salon. One day I want to have, hold on. Just keep going. This video might have been all over the place, so I'll edit it and make it make sense, but I just felt this on my heart this morning. More goals are to upload more on YouTube, to practice more, make sure you guys make your vision boards. Like I said, visuals motivate us even more. Something you can look at every time you wake up and you're like, okay, that's what I got to do. If I want to get there, that's what I got to do. Vision boards really are my thing. They have absolutely helped me in the past get to where I need to be. And I just want my work, I don't know what I want. I want a lot. I want so much. You know what I mean? So keep going, guys. Don't give up. The nail journey is a serious journey. Nail techs are all that. Homegrown, self-taught nail techs are even better because guess what? They taught themselves. You know how hard it is to teach yourself how to do something? And they put their all into it. They take their time. Their creativity is all that. They can always use their creative, they can always use their creativeness. So I feel like you can do that more as a home tech. Alright guys, so I really hope this video inspired you. I hope you like it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload, and join my nail journey. This is so much fun. Like, I've seen so many people on my social media start nail journeys, and I'm just so excited to have people to talk to about it. I have one good nail bestie. You know, we literally talk every day about all things nails, and I would love more. That'll be fun. Let's be nail friends. You know what I mean? Let's talk, let's chat. We can make group chats and stuff, send motivational things every morning, or night, whatever you prefer, but let's do it. This is so much fun, guys. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Bye.